So right now we are in the Tower of St Augustine, which is really a ruins of an ancient church called the Church of St Augustine. The tower we just saw was the one remaining tower in a church that was massive with four towers. The remaining tower, the last standing one, is about 46 meters high. And this church, it was one of the biggest churches in the world at the time when it was built, and one of the biggest churches in Goa, in South India. It was built by Augustinian friars, who are religious Catholics who've taken a vow of poverty, and it was later controlled by the Portuguese government. The Portuguese government, however, eventually kicked out the Augustinian friars. This is the altar of St. Nicholas, and there's several altars and chapels inside this massive church. So once the Portuguese kicked out the friars in about 1830, which is about 230 years after it was built, the church slowly started to fall apart. The church was built with a material that required constant maintenance after it's been standing for a while. In this Goan weather, because it's in Goa, South India, there's a lot of monsoons, and it really weathers down this church. So only a few years after the people who maintained the church were kicked out, the vault of the church, which is a big arch roof of the church, collapsed. And it's a very poorly maintained church, but now it's become a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it's protected. As you explore the rest of Old Goa, however, you would find that this is a rarity. This is not common. Most ancient churches are well maintained. As you can read here, it says the Tower of the Church of St. Augustine, and it's 46 meters high. It's a colossal four-story arched belfry tower built of laterite. And laterite is the material that eventually causes collapse in this weather. Yeah, this is such a beautiful day in Goa. It's very tropical climate, and what you can see in front of me is another church, and on the left there's also the oldest church in Goa, which is over 500 years, I believe. So most of the churches in Goa and in Old Goa have been well maintained. But this is one church that is a shadow of its former self. And as we turn around, we can see the final massive tower that's remaining. And if you like this video, please hit like and please subscribe. Thank you.